The art of ending a day. Ladies and gentlemen, or if you are alone right now, just know you are not alone. I am here, and you are here, together, in this moment. You may be tired, truly tired, your body exhausted, your mind spinning, and your heart full of things you cannot yet name. But you are still here, listening, and that is a miracle in a world that always demands us to do, to prove, to reach. Stopping and simply being present is an act of courage. Tonight, I don't want to teach you anything. I just want to remind you of something you have always known. You were created not just to exist, but to live deeply. Forgiving yourself. We often end the day feeling tired, sometimes with regret, but few stop to forgive themselves. You don't have to be perfect to deserve peace. You just need to be honest. Today, I tried. Forgiveness is not about denying responsibility. It is an act of compassion, a way to let go of unnecessary burdens. You don't have to carry everything into tomorrow. Mistakes, unfinished tasks, things that could have been better. Let them pass like clouds. The night doesn't come for you to keep fighting. The night comes for you to be restored. Chapter 2. Be present in this moment. Are you here? Or are you still caught up in conversations that have ended? In worries that haven't come yet? In emotions you haven't had time to understand? The mind is a time machine. It constantly jumps from the past to the future. But the soul only lives in the present. This moment is the only bridge connecting you to yourself. You don't need to solve everything right now. You just need to be fully present. Sit down. Feel the air touching your skin. Feel the heartbeat in your chest. Feel the gravity holding you to the ground. You are alive, and that is the most wonderful thing. 3. The body is the gateway to peace. The mind can deceive you, but the body never does. The body is always honest. It signals when you are stressed, when you neglect it, when you need rest. Tonight, return to your body, not to control it, but to feel it. Place your hand on your heart, take a deep breath, and simply stay there. There is nothing to do, no place to go. Just be present in this deep home, your body. You will see, behind all the tension, there is a peaceful flow, always waiting for you to return. 4. Observe the mind, without judgment. You are not your thoughts. You are the awareness of those thoughts. The mind will keep talking about what you forgot to do, about mistakes made during the day, about the bad things that might happen. You don't need to shut it off. Just take a step back, observe it, like a person standing on the roadside, watching the flow of passing cars. Every time you realize you've been carried away and gently return to your breath is a victory, an awakening. The night is not for you to solve all problems. It is for you to learn to be with them, with peace. 5. Imperfect, but enough. A day has passed. Maybe you were disappointed. Maybe you were angry. Maybe you felt you weren't good enough. But remember, growing up is not about being flawless, but about recognizing it, then continuing with kindness. You don't have to become an ideal version to love yourself. The truth is, you have survived. You're still here, and you're still learning, growing, and opening your heart. That is more than enough. 6. Turn the evening into a sacred ritual. We have been taught that the morning is the start of success, but the evening is where the soul begins to be heard. Imagine, instead of collapsing from exhaustion, you turn the last moment of the day into a ritual. Not a complicated ceremony, but a quiet, present space where you reconnect with yourself. Start by turning down the noise, not just turning off the TV or phone, but also silencing the voices in your head, telling you about what you haven't accomplished. Brew a light cup of tea. Sit down in a quiet space. Write a few lines in a journal, not to report, but to release, to let go, to look back on the day without judgment. Write down 3 things you are grateful for: a warm conversation, a sunny afternoon, a moment when you chose silence instead of anger. Gratitude is a mirror that helps you realize, even if today wasn't perfect, it still held magic. If you want, you can play soft music, meditate for 10 minutes, or simply sit there, feeling the flow of air moving within your chest. That is the ritual, and your soul remembers it. When you end the day with sacredness, you not only sleep better, but you live more deeply. You stop running and begin to bloom from within. Part 7. Conscious rest. Did you know? Resting is not a passive action. It is an active state full of power. When you rest consciously, you don't fall asleep out of exhaustion. You enter sleep as an intentional act of letting go. No need to try to sleep, just relax. Feel your body soften little by little, from your shoulders, chest, abdomen, down to your legs. Each breath is a message saying, I am safe, I can let go. Conscious rest is when you set an intention before sleep. I choose to let go of what I cannot control. I choose to recover. I choose to return to myself. You can imagine your mind like the surface of a lake. Throughout the day, waves rise because of the wind, collisions, and life. But when night comes and you stop resisting, the water calms down. That stillness is what you have been seeking all day. You don't need perfect sleep. You just need a state of presence before drifting into dreams. And at that very moment, healing has begun. End. Whispers before sleep. You have lived a full day. No more, no less. Just that is enough. Tonight, let everything stay behind. No one is judging you. No one is waiting for you to be perfect. Only you are returning to yourself. Place your hand on your chest. Feel the heartbeat. That is life. That is a miracle. You are not alone. You are not lost. You are on the journey back to yourself. And every night, when you choose to rest consciously, you are being reborn. You are growing in silence, in love, in presence. Wishing you a peaceful night. See you in a morning full of awareness.